So everyone, this is DSIGN and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have the part 1 of a speed build of my Let's Design series, the BRIESJE Eco Mall. Hello guys, this is DSIGN again, and it's been a long time since I uploaded my last speed build here on my channel. So for today we are going to have the first part of the speed build, since this build is a huge one and it took me months to build, capture video clips and edit this. And based from the title itself, yes, this will be a mall that I call the BRIESJE Eco Mall. So the story behind this mall is that it was my second build to celebrate the release of Eco Lifestyle Expansion Pack, which was released way back from the 4th of June this year of 2020. So I was scrolling down on my Twitter and I came across with a photo of Amsterdam, and that Amsterdam canal vibe with that beautiful architectural strip seems pretty fun. And since bicycles from both Discover University and Eco Lifestyle Expansion Packs have a lot of swatches to choose from, so there's this light bulb on top of my head moment that screams, I want to build it. Also, considering the fact that Eco Lifestyle just released as well, I said to myself, why not combine both of the ideas into one? So I just thought of an open mall where it features eco-friendly ways to operate, like a huge glass roof covering the whole intersection of alleys, and having a lot of plants inside the establishment as well to make it feel like you're still in an open environment with fresh breeze circulating inside the mall. So speaking of breeze as well, it also sparked me an idea to be the mall's official name, but it is in Dutch in order for it to fuse the thought of being in Amsterdam at the same time being eco-friendly. And with that, gave the birth of the name, the BRIESJE Eco Mall. So this mall consists of 4 clothing stores, 2 miscellaneous stores, specifically a music store and a skate shop. The mall also has a gym, a salon, a karaoke lounge, and a rooftop garden, a rooftop bar and disco, and 6 food establishments, where 1 is a cafe, 4 restaurants, and a pastry shop. Moreover, one of the main features of this mall is that you can ride a bicycle around the mall to make the experience more like you're really in Amsterdam. And this mall is also a pet-friendly mall, so you can bring your pets with you while you're shopping or dining inside. And the mall experience is best when you are with your friends, so whenever you're studying in either of the University of Britechester or in Foxbury Institute, you can take a break with your classmates or with your friends from your organization and just enjoy all of the mall services available. I know that it is really huge and there are a lot of establishments to go to, but the real question in your minds right now is, will it be playable? And the only answer is a freaking yes. And I actually playtested it, and there are only a few issues about some establishments, but it is playable. All of the restaurants in the Canal Food Strip are all functional except for one, which I will talk about on the second part of this speed build. And the cafe is also functional, the karaoke machines in the lounge are functional, the rooftop garden is just as it is, and the salon and gym are both playable too. I am not sure about the lot working as a retail store. However, I haven't tried it since my PS4 keeps on crashing, because the build has a lot of items in it, but it works perfectly fine as a generic lot. Also, the music store and the skate shop are both unplayable except for the piano on the music store or the guitars. And lastly, the rooftop bar and disco is playable, especially the DJ station. Just hire someone to DJ and you're good. So we're actually done talking about all of this stuff, and now let's move on to the clothing stores, first with the Pink and Frozen. So before I talk about the current store, I said a while ago that the mall will have 4 clothing stores, and 2 of them are for toddlers and kids, and the other 2 are for teens to elders. So for this part, I'll be talking about Pink and Frozen. So you're wondering why I called it Pink and Frozen in the first place, because obviously it is pink and it is inspired from the Freezer Bunny. And this clothing line offers kid stuff for girls, ranging from, of course, clothes and up to some toys as well. And I painted an image where it's playful like the wall of decals of children's artwork, and it's rainbow shelving. And my creativity was so limited in this one since we all know that we only have a few kids stuff in the game. So I decided to put in 2 cubicles where kids can try out the clothes. And also I have no idea on how to change the poses of the mannequins, so it looks totally awkward since all of them have the same poses. So you can change that once you download this build. And that's actually everything I need to talk about for the print and frozen, and let us dive into the next clothing line, which is the Cordelia Couture. So for the first luxury clothing line here in this mall, I present to you the Cordelia Couture. So based from its name, obviously it is inspired from Princess Cordelia. So all of the clothes in here are literally high fashion with a touch of royalty in it. And the store sells all luxury clothing for women in here, ranging from tops to shoes. And basically that's everything that I can talk about the Cordelia Couture. And let us now move on to the last high-end clothing line, which is the House of Vlad. The House of Vlad, just like Cordelia Couture, is inspired from Vlad Strauss himself, and this high-end store sells all the luxury clothing for men in here, with a little touch of gothic style. And that's why I decided to have black as store's main color. So if you're looking for something to wear in formal events, House of Vlad is a store to go. And let us now proceed to the last clothing line, which is the Lil and Grab. So Lil and Grab is a fashion store owned by, of course, the Landgrabs. I just thought of a story how it started when Nancy and Jeffrey gave birth to Malcolm. So when they're about to buy clothes for Malcolm, they thought of why not have their own brand of clothing that will cater for toddlers and kids. So yeah, they came up with Lil and Grab. The store is in shades of blue together with its llama logo, and thank God I figured out of mixing some clutters and stuff that can make it look like a store, and it worked. So, done with the clothing stores of the mall, let's talk about the comfort rooms. So, there's nothing special about the comfort rooms in this mall. I just made a separate one for men and women on both wings. And fun fact was I forgot to include the comfort room in the plan as well, and the spot where each comfort rooms are located are supposed to be a store. So, that's all, and let's move on to the next one. So we're down to the music store, which I call Muziekhoek, and I decided to make the name of the store in Dutch so that it would feel more like you are in the Netherlands. So Muziekhoek literally means music corner in English, and anyway, Muziekhoek sells all the things about music, name it guitars, violins, pianos, and some speakers and electronic devices. And that's everything I need to talk about Muziekhoek, so let's proceed to the next store, which is a skate shop. Alright, so right now you're looking at a skate shop, and I call it Skatestraat, and it is Skate Street in English, and same as the previous shop, I decided to name it in Dutch. So Skatestraat here not only sells skateboards, but skate apparels too. And I just wish those skateboard wall decoration are functional and Sims can ride it, but yeah. This shop is non-functional. Anyway, the vibe in here is like you're in a street, and I'm glad I pulled it off. And that's everything for Skatestraat, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, for this one, it is functional, and this is a Karaoke Lounge, which I call the Astro Music Lounge. So I just thought that Amsterdam is packed with a lot of entertainment establishments, so I decided to put one, and the Astro Music Lounge has 4 cubicles with a karaoke machine in each rooms, and there's also a bar in the lobby so that you can have drinks with your friends while singing together and having fun. And that's all for the Astro Music Lounge, and let's proceed to the major establishment of the mall. Alright, so for this part of the speed build, it's going to be a cafe, and it's not just a cafe because it's inspired from real life. So if you have visited Amsterdam, or if you're living in Amsterdam or in the Netherlands for sure, some of you would notice the exterior because it is inspired by Lot 61. So the story behind this was I searched for the top cafes in Amsterdam on Google, and as I look in each cafe's exterior and interiors, most of it don't fit in the setting of the mall except for one, which is the Lot 61. And I saw a photo of its exterior first, and it already sparked me an inspiration since the establishment is in a corner lot and the color scheme is beautiful and its interiors are This cafe is going to be in one of my bucket lists for sure when I visit the Netherlands in the future. So anyway, the only aspect I copied from the real life cafe are its facade and its counter. And the large room is actually from my own vision already, but I still get a little inspiration from the interiors of the cafe in real life. I hope I am making sense here, and anyway, I made sure that it would look industrial as far as the theme is concerned, and I want its ambience to be as cozy as possible. I just wanted to add as well that whenever I tried hiring a barista from the cafe station, the barista doesn't even enter the cafe, but when I tried to interact with it from my household, it is working fine. It's actually so weird. Just make sure to leave a comment on my gallery if it worked for you or not. So I guess that's everything for Lot 61, and let's now move on to the salon. So the salon in the mall will be another establishment that is functional, and I call it Haar Amsterdam. Yes, I know it's creative because I don't know what to call a salon, but it sounds great. And it's actually Hair Amsterdam in English, and this salon offers a lot of services. I used the makeup station from Get Famous since it can do makeup and hairstyle for Sims, and also the spot chair from Spa Day, but I wanted to make it look like a washing station. At first I thought that this establishment won't be functional, but when I play tested it, it actually worked. However, you need another sim for you to have its services. And that's all for the salon, and last but not least, the gym. Alright, so this is the gym that I call Hill Gym, which is Yellow Gym in English, and there's nothing special to it, but it's all functional. So that's all for the part 1 of my The BRIESJE Eco-Mall speed build, and make sure to check out the part 2 and cinematic video on my end screen. And before it comes to an end, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos and ding the bell icon to be notified for future contents. This is DSIGN, and I will see you on the part 2. Dag dag!